Today on the show, we'll talk about two chatbots. One that can help you challenge your parking ticket, and the other to organize your work life. Also, are you looking for a secondary phone? We'll talk about an option that is light, thin, and small as a credit card. Welcome to another episode of Whirlwind Radio. I'm your host, Marcelo Subdale. Chatbots are increasingly providing services today that humans did only just a few short years ago. I recently came across a chatbot called DoNotPay, which was developed by Joshua Browder, and he calls it the world's first robot lawyer. When Joshua was about 18 years old, he began driving, and he said that when he first started driving, he began to receive a large number of parking tickets. And after the fourth ticket, his parents were not happy with him. So he decided to create a service, a computer program that can help him challenge these tickets. Now that program worked so great for him that a year later, this chatbot successfully appealed over 250,000 tickets. Not for him, but for others, that is. He then expanded to cover emergency housing with this app, as well as to help asylum seekers. For refugees, this app has been used by refugees to help them complete immigration applications in the US and in Canada. In the UK, it is used by asylum seekers as well to get financial support from the government. Now, the way it works, essentially, it's a computer program that carries out conversations by text as well as by vocal commands. What Joshua did was to develop the chatbot through the help of a few lawyers from each of these countries. And the way it works is that it uses Facebook Messenger to gather information about the case before providing any advice or legal documents to that user. In explaining how this works as well, Joshua, in talking to the BBC, he said that it works by asking a series of questions to determine if that person is eligible for asylum protection under the international law. And he said one example is it would ask a question like, are you afraid of being subjected to torture in your home country? Once that is known, then that user can claim asylum. And once that is confirmed, the chatbot then will take down tons of details and would automatically fill that into a completed immigration application form. What it does as well, it suggests ways that the user or the asylum seeker can answer questions so as to help them improve their chances of having their applications accepted. For example, it will say something like, the best answer for your situation would be for you to include a description of when that mistreatment started in your home country. So it provides tips along the way to help you to improve your application and chances of that succeeding. In addition to a completed application, a refugee can also receive location-specific submission instructions. So it will provide instructions to where you can send or forward that application to, along with details of additional documentation needed and for where you can go to get further help and resources as well. Currently, this lawyer bot is available via the Facebook Messenger app. Joshua said that he hopes that to roll out this service more to different languages as well as more apps in the future to have integration, for example, with WhatsApp. So if you're looking to challenge your parking ticket, check out donotpay.co.uk. Our next story is about an email app that is working to bring us a better way of handling our emails. And that app is called Astro. It's a native app that can be found on iOS system as well as on Macs. Now, the way it works is to separate your email into two separate groups, priority and other. And it allows you to snooze emails until a later time as well, when you can go back and take a look at. But what they are doing differently is that they're working to add a Siri type of application to their email app. So the basic idea is, instead of creating your own filters and marking VIP contacts in your email, Astro will look at what you're doing and how you're using your email, and it will try to program that and in such a way that it will anticipate your needs. So if you normally, for example, snooze emails from family until later in the evening when you will take a look at it, Astro will automatically be programmed to do that for you, so you don't have to do that in the future anymore. You can also tell Astro to clear out all emails, or to remind you that tomorrow you need to send an email to your boss. It works in such a way as well it will scan your contacts and then map connections between your contacts, so it will know who is related to who, and then it will recommend to you who among your contacts is the best person you can reach out to for an introduction to that person that you want to get to. So it brings together that relationship and then offer you the best advice for you to reach that person. Also, for example, if say your boss is asking you for something specific, Astro will then notify you that you need to provide this information to your boss. It also observes the emails that you normally delete, and by looking at that trend, it can tell you, it will ask you if you would like to unsubscribe from those emails in the future. So that's a neat feature there as well. So as we can see, Astro is promising us an assistant like Siri that can eventually handle most of our daily tasks by working through the different systems that we have on our computer. So if you're looking to try Astro out, you can download the app from the App Store for free. Next, I want to talk to you about a mobile phone that is used just for phone calls. And no, it's not about a Nokia. It is called the Light Phone. The Light Phone is made in such a way to simplify your life and to make it a distraction-free device. I know some people carry a second phone around so as to separate work from personal life. And if you're considering such a move, the Light Phone is a good option to look at. The size of the Light Phone is the exact size of a credit card, with a thickness of about 5 cards stacked together. So it is still thinner than the iPhone 7 Plus, but the size is just like an ID card or a credit card in your wallet. It comes in a white color and weighs about 38.5 grams. And that the iPhone 7 weighs about 100 grams more just in comparison. It has an OLED display, and what I really like about it is the battery. It lasts for 3 days on standby mode. It works with the nano SIM card and has a micro USB connector. The language that is programmed in is English. It works with GSM 850/900 and 1800/1900 megahertz. It also works with a lower version of Android operating system. The Light Phone can also be set up in such a way as with a call forwarding feature. So from your primary smartphone, you can set up call forwarding so that it goes to the Light Phone. So for example, if you are out in the woods or you're out hiking, you can just walk with your Light Phone to receive calls. Now with this feature in the US, it only works in the US, and it comes with a $5 service fee per month. For international users, this phone can be used as a standalone phone with no service fee. So all you need to have is the nano SIM card and you're good to go. The iPhone is on pre-order for $150 US, and you can place your order at thelightphone.com. Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget to check out DoNotPay if you have a pending parking ticket. From the rest of the Whirlwind team, this is Marcelo Sugdeo saying stay safe in the technology whirlwind.